you doing? Yeah, I'm doing mighty fine. That's what I say when it's been a long time. Stop smiling at me, get that look off your face. Please don't even front, stop being so fake. I know you do not like me and you made it very clear. You're always talking about me from what I hear. You always brought me down when you thought that you could. I want you to know that I'm doing so good. So good, so good, so good, so good. So good, so good, so good. This is for the haters that said we wouldn't make it. Now we doing platinum and now you can't take it. Well, let me continue with the song, child. This song was just on my spirit, y'all. So good, so good, so good. I remember when Destiny's Child performed that on Jet Jackson, MVP, on the Disney Channel. He passed away, God bless his soul. Forgot his name. But yes, I remember they performed that on, and I used to live for that song. I used to love that song. I'm doing so. Yes. I love it. Okay, anyway. Destiny's Child got nothing to do with this damn review. So let me just get straight into it. Real Housewives of Potomac. Let's get in here. Okay. So we got Ashley. We got Candace. And we have Giselle all meeting up. Kind of an odd group all meeting up. Sorry about the glitches. When I first saw them all meeting up, I was just like, oh, okay, well, this is interesting. I don't really know how to feel about this. But it's interesting. I'll say that. Okay, so they all meet up for yoga. Apparently, Ashley is into yoga now, and she's trying to be very zen and get her zen on, and I'm all here for it. Yeah, I think that everybody should have some kind of outlet that brings them peace and serenity. So, Giselle's there, Giselle being all uptight, that's what she is. That's who she is. So yeah. So afterwards they sat and talked. Ashley, Candace, and Giselle, they sit around talking. Ashley says that, yeah, she has a white man just like I do. And then Candace is just like, yeah, he's white. He got a little flavor. He's, his soul is brown and whoop to whoop. And Giselle was just like, oh, okay, well, so he's cool like that and whoop to whoop. It was just like, yeah. And then she goes on to say that Candace, that his penis is, the tip of his penis is pink and the shaft is like light brown. But she kind of just said it as a joke, just talking in general, going along with the whole brown soul thing. Just joking. And of course, Giselle is using that as, Giselle is the kind of person that you can't say certain things around because she's going to use it to embarrass you when other people get around, or she's going to store it in the back of her mind and back here in the back of her neck. That's where she's going to store it at. And, she's going to bring it up just randomly. So she was just like, oh, he got a brown penis, and why is you telling him that, and why is you saying that out loud, and whoop to whoop. And, Candace should have just been like, okay, maybe I shouldn't have said that, but it was already out there then. They talk about prenups. Ashley, she says that, Candace says that she's the one with money, and that he's the one that's kind of, just chilling or whatever, coasting along. He didn't come into the relationship with money. And Giselle said, well, you need to get a prenup when y'all get married. She was like, if I was to ever get married again, I would definitely get a prenup. And I think that's good advice. But with that said, Giselle, it's not like you came into the marriage with anything when you was with Jamal Bryant. Okay. And they say Jamal Bryant is with Tweet, I hear. Singer Tweet. Y'all know Tweet. The Southern Hummingbird. Baby, you the man, 'cause you put it on me. Oops, there goes my shirt up over my head. Oh my. Y'all know Tweet. I love Tweet. But apparently they was together and they broke up and whoop to whoop, I guess, whatever. So what else is going on? Oh, and Giselle had to take a dig at Monique. She was just like, yeah, I definitely like Candace more than I like some of the other newer girls in the group. Miss Monique Samuels. Giselle likes somebody to kiss. Like, she likes for, when she meet people, she likes for them to, kiss her ass, it seems like. And just watching Giselle and how she moves. Giselle is a beautiful woman, but she kind of gets uncomfortable or insecure. Her insecurity starts to show when other beautiful women are around. That's what I get from her. She just gives me that tease and that whole mean girl aspect to her. It's just, you too old for that, lady. Stop. Just stop. You're beautiful. Giselle's a beautiful woman, but she's aging. And she needs to stop being so stuck up and stuff. But that's this whole cast, child. They all got that air about them, child. Okay, so anyway, Karen, she has a scene with her daughter Ashley. I've always liked the scenes with Karen and Ashley. I feel like she's the most real when she's, and the most honest when she's with her daughter. And you know, they're talking, and you know, her daughter's going back to college for her junior year in college, I think. And she gave her daughter some good advice. She was just like, yeah, we're going through this tough time, but it's not about what you go through. You're going to go through things. As long as you live on this earth, you're going to go through things. But it's just about persevering and getting through those things. And I completely agree with that. Amen, sis. Okay, so Candace, she goes on a date with her man. And, you know, they're talking. And, you know, she brung up the whole thing about the prenup. About the conversation she had with Giselle and Ashley. And he said, look, baby, I love you. I'm in this relationship for you. It's not about your money. What you came into this relationship with is fine. That's your money. What I came into this relationship with is my money. And we good. We should be in this for love. I completely agree with that. I think Candace got a good man on her hands. Okay. So Cherise, she come knocking on the windows, acting a fool, trying to get into Monique's home. Monique invites Cherise over. Still, nobody's talking about why Cherise is not a housewife anymore. We're just going to sweep it under the rug, darling, I guess. So Cherise comes in. They're talking, and Monique tells Cherise that Giselle needs a ghost reader. Because she got a ghost writer to write her book. She need a ghost reader because apparently Giselle can't read. You know, she was just throwing a little fun shade at Giselle, which is all good anytime, because Giselle is the most shady person on the show. So anytime people throw shade at Giselle, I don't feel bad at all about none of it. You know, Cherise, she was laughing and stuff underneath her breath. But in the midst of their conversation, Monique received a text from Candace about this whole soccer thing where they're going to be, you know, playing. They're all going to be in a big, you know, bubble, and they're going to be bumping up against each other playing soccer. It looks fun, and actually watching it looked really fun to do. I don't know if I can fit. I'm a little thick up. I don't know if I could fit in that little hot ass bubble, but hey. So, you know, Cherise was throwing shade, talking about, what is this? This looks like something for kids. I can't even read this. This is so kiddie and whoop to whoop. And Cherise, stop. Just, that's why people didn't like you from the beginning, Cherise. You started to get cool as the seasons, as we started to peel back those layers that you had. But that's why people didn't like your stuck-up ass from the beginning. Ooh, she wears me out. So, yeah, Robin invites Cherise, Karen, and Giselle over. Now, we know that Karen and Cherise ain't been hitting on nothing for a while because of the comments that Cherise made about her husband, about Karen's husband, in which I understand, but still, it's just like, after what Giselle did and you was able to forgive her, or at least fake forgive her, but you can't forgive Cherise for what she said. Y'all all throw shade at each other. Y'all all talk about each other's relationships and husbands and kids and stuff. So what is the tea? Okay, so anyway, they were talking, and basically Robin invited them over there to work. They all go into a room. She just moved into her place, and she getting ready to paint the walls and scrub the ground. And, you know, especially with bougie Karen and bougie Cherise there, that wasn't going to work out for her favor. So that, you know, they started painting. Robin and Robin and Giselle started painting. Excuse me. I don't think Sharice and Karen did anything. They was just playing on the floor. And they were writing on the walls with pencil all the different things that that's been going on. Just throwing shots and throwing shade. They mentioned that Sharice mentioned that she said that she went over to Monique's house and Monique threw that shot saying that Giselle can't read and all that kind of stuff, and Giselle, oh, she's so sad and whoop to whoop, and she has to throw shot and she's so miserable and yada to the yada. And I don't know, Monique is far from miserable, sis. She may be tired from whatever she's doing, but she's not miserable, sis. Stop it. But she ain't have nothing else to say, child. And from the beginning, Giselle has thrown shots at Monique. So, like I said, anything that Monique has to say about Giselle is fine. It's given. Because Giselle deserves it. And she still don't like Monique after they made up. It was cool. So, I don't know. So they started talking about that. They talked about Candace a little bit. And Karen was just like, yeah, this whole bubble soccer thing, it's a little out of the age limit, sis. I'm 54. I can't be doing this and that and hopping and whoop to whoop. And yeah, child, I can't be doing this. Robin expressed that, she wants to work hard and, just she don't ever want to be broke another day in her life. And sis, I'm here for you. She said when they cut the gas off and her kids had to take showers and them too take showers and stuff in cold water. And child, I feel you. I'm here for you. It's rough out here in these streets. I go in at Robin, and I will continue to, simply because of I just don't like the way that Juan has been treating her, and I don't think she gets it. But that was real talk. It's rough out here, Robin. I feel you, sis. We've all been there. Okay, so we get to the whole bubble match moment. Monique shows up with Hank because Chris was working. I don't know if he still plays. I think he retired. I don't know. Maybe he's doing corresponding or something. I don't know. So she shows up with her cousin Hank. What else happened? Karen, she shows up with Matt, which is the guy that was with her at the whole interrogation room when she brought all the ladies together to talk about her tax issues. And she was just like, oh, bless their heart. Karen wasn't gonna get in no damn bubble and pass out, child. What else? Robin and Giselle, they arrived together. All bougie, talking shit all the way up until they get to the place. Just being ugly for no reason. And, Robin talking about, we're supposed to get in that, and it's so hot, and, I don't want to sweat my hair out and whoop to whoop. We all know Robin, manly ass, was going to get in that thing and play. The Robin is an athlete. That's who she is. And, Giselle threw a little shade talking about Robin and her big broad shoulders that knocked me over. I hollered. But, they got in it instantly, was playing with each other, whoop to whoop. What else? Ashley arrived with Michael. A little earlier, Ashley had a conversation with Michael. He basically was just like, look, did you cut your mama off or not? Ashley was just like, I'm not going to cut my mama off and I can't. So there needs to be some kind of set boundaries or something, Ashley. Because, I understand you taking care of your mama because I take care of mine. But in terms of the money that you giving her and she giving it to somebody else, that's the issue. That's the main issue right there. I don't think Michael has an issue with you taking care of your mom, but it's just the fact that the money that they giving you to give to her, she's giving it to that man, and so that's the issue. So I don't know what needs to happen with that. Ashley looks really good with the tan though. She looks really good golden. Okay, so, they all get in the bubble, they all knock each other over, and the game didn't last long. It lasted like 3 minutes, because it was just too hot out there, and then they're in this hot-ass bubble. It was too much going on. So, after that, they all sit down and talk. Ashley had drinks. which she said it had a little moonshine in it, but it was like a mixture of stuff. And Giselle, oh, this is just syrup. I can't drink this. This is just syrup. And whoop to whoop. There was traffic with the food. They all was hungry. So the guy who had the food, he arrived late because of the traffic. They complaining the whole time, being extra, just being a little rude. I wouldn't invite these hoes nowhere, to be honest. I do understand being hot and hungry, because when I'm hot and hungry, I'm irritated too. But I'm not going to just make rude comments and make somebody feel bad, especially if they have the food and all that coming on the way. But, these heifers don't care. So they sat down, they all ate well, they all was fine. Once the food got there, and they started to grill Candace a little bit. Sharice, not being a glass holder anymore, she's the most shady. And she was just like, yeah, so what's going on with you and your man and, the brown dick and whoop to whoop. And it was just like, Lord. And Candace should have read Giselle, because Giselle was the one that told the rest of them about the whole brown penis comment. But it was a joke. But of course these ladies, take everything, out of context. Candace, we found out that the mama basically is her vacation house that her and Michael stay in. They pay half the mortgage and she pay the other mortgage, and they just stay there. So that's why the mom has so much control in Candace's life, because she's paying for everything. And so I know why now I understand why she's so overbearing with stuff, because she's going to pay for the wedding and all that. The mama got money. And so, they was kind of somewhat degrading Candace man, as a man, and making comments, and was just like, yeah, well, she's paying for everything, whoop to whoop. They started throwing shade, throwing shots. Karen was just like, look, Candace, a word of advice, don't answer these hoes nothing. Don't say nothing to them, child, because they'll come at you. Everything that you use, they will use against you in some kind of way. So it's best just to flat out just give them straightforward answers. Don't beat around the bush. Give them flat, basic answers to the point where they can't ask you any more questions, because you've answered it without actually telling all your business. So, it had kind of died down a lot, but Candace handled it well. I think she's going to do fine with this show, with these girls. But I see next episode, Candace is going to get into it with Giselle. And so, yeah, it's like a basic thing. Robin just follows whatever Giselle do. And Giselle basically is the one that grills these girls, the new girls that comes in. It is what it is. I think she has a younger complex or something, and she wish she was still young and all that. I don't know what Giselle's problem is, but for her to have 3 daughters, and for her to act the way that she do, basically somewhat not as bad or not as I guess hard, but she is somewhat of a bully. In a sense, and for her to have 3 daughters, I'm sure she wouldn't want anybody to do her kids like that. So why would you do that to somebody else? But whatever. So that's pretty much the end of it. It was a pretty funny episode. Oh, child, Mama Karen, she was getting hot at the end. Child, that wig started to shift. She started to pull it down, and they was just like, well, just take it off if you that hot. She was drinking alcohol the whole time. So Mama was hot. She was just like, I never take my damn hair off. I was hollering. The wig was slipping down and slipping all over the place. Candace had to pull her wig down for her. It was the most funniest. It was definitely a good icebreaker to get off Candace. The fact that Karen's wig wasn't sure what it was going to do. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. But with that said, darlings, I'm Mr. Shalaki. Mr. Shalaki on Google Plus, y'all. Follow me at ItsKingsWorld Instagram and Twitter. At ItsKingsWorld89 on Snapchat. Chase King on Facebook and all the good stuff. All my social media moments will be in the bottom bar below. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Bye.